Unitedsk8s.com. Have your say with our new podcast feature. Talk about skating, rinks, skates, skaters, events. It's your chat, your way. Let's roll. Unitedsk8s.com.
Hi, it's James here for the Unitedsk8s Weekly. How are you all doing this week? So last week we did a wee release on the fact that we were actually getting back into some halls to do some training, predominantly for the kids because the adults aren't getting back inside the schools yet. So that didn't quite go to plan because so many restrictions, so many issues with it that we're too small a club to be able to cope with the amount of conditions and the ever-changing conditions, by the way, of COVID. So we've now taken the decision that due to all these hoops that we have to jump through, which some aren't too bad to be fair, but some are a bit of a nightmare, some are just not practical for what we do, and ultimately we have to take the decision, right, we would have been ready in 2 weeks, or maybe 3 weeks, okay? So that would have brought us up to maybe mid to end November. Then all we would have had was 3, maybe 4 weeks at most in the hall before we'd have been breaking till January. However, then all these changes with the government, we don't know whether we're on, we're off, we can train together, we can't train together. It also meant that I had to bring in some other coaches because we'd need a coach at the door, we'd need a coach in the hall. No parents were allowed in the building at all at any time. Kids were having to wear masks. Fine, we could work this out. It just got to the point where we have to be realistic. We have to think of everyone's safety. We have to think, if my coaches did the first session, went on to do the second session, and then a child in, say, the first session tested positive, then that every single one of us would then have to isolate. And it's just not right for that at the moment. So what we would have had to have done was had the first session, 2 coaches there, some sort of distance handover to another 2 coaches for the second session. Now, when you've only got 3 coaches, that kind of makes that difficult because a coach can't be left in his own to coach. That's just no viable. Right, so we cancelled it. It's done. We're just going to look forward to sticking to coming back next year. Whether that's January, February, or March, we do not know. We're going to have to ride the storm as everybody is. We're all in this together. That's the one good. Well, it's not a good thing, but it's the one thing that is about COVID. We are all in this together, and there's nothing any of us can really do but try and work as best we can to the conditions or the guidelines that the government's given us. So all in all, we are now not looking to bring back any skating in Edinburgh for the juniors, for Demonborough Junior Roller Derby, or for our skater size class. None of that's going to come back now until January, February, or March. Discos, we are predominantly a roller disco company. Again, we would be creating a large gathering. There are certain halls that have the space for us to create, enough people in there. We can actually operate in 2 or 3 of the largest halls that we have in Scotland. But morally, we would then be creating a mass gathering. And, in the current climate, we don't want that. We want to operate. There are discos down south operating. There is, we have another disco place here in Edinburgh. It's operating. Glasgow's operating, albeit it's a well scaled down operation. Not something that you can really enjoy when you're not allowed music and stuff like that. So, we hire massive venues, that are 2, 3, 4 times the size of what's opened. And we can have more people in there. It's just morally wrong. We can't do it. So we're not going to do it. We're just going to shut till 2021. And in the hope that between now and January, February, March, there's some sort of way that we can all mingle again. But anyway, so let's get off of that. Let's get into something a bit more positive, because we can still skate, you know. There's loads of outdoor wheels on the skate shop. That's shop.unitedsk8s.com. Loads of wheels in there. There's loads of skates coming, right? So we've just picked up, and I did a wee review on the Rookie Artistic. I did that last week, okay? So that little review's there online for everybody to look at, okay? So there is exciting things are happening. So this is a Rookie Class A Artistic, which was the remake of the Classic, right? Okay, so did my review on that. 3 things are all being released at the same time or within weeks of each other, okay? So Rookie's done. The next one up is Rio. Yes, good old reliable Rio signatures, okay? They've come out. So they're looking fantastic. And as a wee review on them, okay, good padding inside, nice padding inside, good support for the heels for the kids and adults. The wheels, I think, what are they, 82A, so they're a good mix for indoor, outdoor, nice, clever, good stopper, not going to mark any floors, rubber, nice and hard, adjustable with the adjustable nut there. It's a PU plastic, you know, nylon plate. Yeah, it's good enough. I've used the Rio rollers for the discos for years. Never really been able to fault them, to be fair, with the amount of use that the rentals get, which are based on these and various others. So, yeah, looking very good. A bit of the blurb I'm a bit confused about, right? It says these are vegan friendly, okay? Okay, there's the yellow. You know, it's kind of like a leathery nubuck feeling, you know, on the outside. It's some sort of brushed. I'm a bit confused, Rio. These are amazing. They look really, really good. You can get the colours from 3 to a 9, and I think the black ones are actually, you know, how cool are they? They're really, really pretty good, like, really good. I like these. I really do like them. I like the stoppers. The stoppers are really good. Okay, the wee design is really good. You know, that little, you know, let's say it's like a little tartan design, you know, quite nice. Very, very nice. So this is the confusing part though, right? I like these. I think they're great. It's not an issue to me. They say that they are vegan friendly, but then they have a brushed finish, which is PVC leather. So that's confusing for me. When you look at the board, that's a bit confusing, because it's either vegan friendly and PVC, or it's no vegan friendly and it's leather. I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading that wrong, because it says brushed finish, PVC leather outer. You decide. That's confusing me. And I'm no vegan. Vegetarian, but no vegan. Anyway, so very comfortable. 92A, ABEX 7 bearings. Great skates. Great skates, right? Now, can I get a pair to fit me? So I wasn't able to give them a physical test, right? But looking at them, they're spot on. They're as good as any. And at a price point at $89.95, excellent. Same as the Rookies. They were $89.95. Signature, $89.95. Okay. Now these are coming up against a very important skate which is coming out just in the next couple of weeks, which is the Moxi brand. Okay, so the Moxi brand, popular all over the world. They're releasing a competitor with these, because it's always generally been your Rookies and your Rio Rollers that have been at that price point, and Moxi's been, you know, the more expensive price. However, they're bringing out you know, a more competitive range. They're called the Rainbow Rider, and I'll review them next week. So some of them here at the shop.unitedsk8s.com. We've got a selection here, popular sizes, you know, 4, 5, 6, 7. $89.95 for the Rookie Artistic, $89.95 for the Rio Signature, and then the blue, black, and yellow. They'll be available. They're selling fast, so you know, get in there quick, get your size. And what I like about these is another thing. This is a cool thing, and Rio always do these little subtle things that are pretty damn cool. Like that stopper is pretty damn cool. this other thing that they do, so in the Signature, you're getting a wee bag. You're getting a wee Rio canvas bag. You know, that's pretty cool. People will love that, right? Albeit, I don't know if we're going to get 2 size 10s in there. You know, we'll get, let's have a look. Can we get 2 skates in there? So there's 1 in. Right, so that's 1 in. Let's see if we can get the other one in. Just do this off screen. Let's see, can we get the other one in? Right, that's 2 different boots, by the way, but they're in. And it's shut. There we go. I like these. I like this canvas bag. It's alright for storing your boots. I wouldn't go carrying it about. You know, I don't think that kind of works. Don't know. But these are very good, and I do like them. Okay, so you're getting a free canvas bag with the Rio Signature. Another wee add-on from Rio, which is nice. Okay. Anyway, so that is it for Unitedsk8s Weekly. I'm done. Hopefully in the new year we can get some more news on the discos and on the classes coming back. Hopefully that's going to be in the new year. So we're just going to be running the shop from now on until such times as we can get back, and then, you know, you'll be able to come to the discos and what have you. You'll be able to buy stuff online, you know, message us, we'll bring it to a disco, you'll be able to try it, use it, you know, skate immediately. So that's a good add-on for when the discos return, and I can't wait for that. We're really, really missing it, missing all you guys. So, shall we call it a day? I'm James Hunter of Unitedsk8s Limited, and I'll see you next week. And we'll try and do a Unitedsk8s Weekly every single week. And I'm trying to do as many reviews on skates as I can. So look at, when you're looking at the weekly page on YouTube, and also the shop now. So whenever I do a review and put it on YouTube, then I'll link that YouTube video to the shop, so that if you look further down the description of anything, and if there's a YouTube video there, it'll probably be relating to that item. So I might be answering some of the questions you have when you're looking on the shop. You know, you might look at that and say, well, I need to see something else, and then you might have this fool in a video chatting a bit more about it as best I can. Certainly will not review or have on the shop anything that is no good for you. We don't do that. There is various skates came and been available all over the summer. When we've ran out of everything else, there's other skates been out there. But I'm sorry, if it is no up to the challenge of roller skating, or it is just plastic nonsense, then I'm no selling it. I'm not going to sell it to you guys, because I am a skater and I know what's good and what's not. So, you know, don't ever worry about that. You will not be able to buy any junk from Unitedsk8s shop. We'll leave that to all the major retailers that are just looking for your money. You know, we're looking for skaters. All right. So, hi, thank you very much, and we'll see you next week. Thank you. Bye. Still don't know how to party. No party people ever